Hello, Redhawk families. This is your principal, Meredith Akers, and this is Mrs. Akers' Top 3. Number 1, field day is almost here. Field day for our school is going to be Friday, November 22nd. That's this next coming Friday, the Friday before we get out for our week-long Thanksgiving break. Please send your child ready for a day of fun. It is a half day, and the schedule's below so you can see when your child's part of the field day will be, but they'll be spending half the day outside. So dress them for that. Make sure if they need sunscreen, you put sunscreen on. And remember to send your child with a lunchbox lunch or a sack lunch that day, unless you sign them up ahead of time for a school lunch, because everyone in the school is going to be eating at the same time in their classrooms inside the building, because our equipment is spread out outside and we will not be able to have a picnic lunch, and we all can't eat at the same time in the cafeteria. So that's why we ask for your help with sending a lunch for your child if you didn't pre-order that lunch from the cafeteria. Number 2, speaking of field day, we are in desperate need of more field day volunteers. Coach cannot do it himself across the entire field, and so he asks for volunteers to run each of our stations. We're also going to have relays this year, and he needs a few volunteers to help with the relays that are going to be happening. So if you are planning to come to field day, or if you're interested in volunteering and you weren't planning to come before, we want to welcome you. You can either volunteer at your child's field day, the morning of if your child is in the morning or the afternoon, or you could attend with your child as a parent and then help with the opposite field day. So check out the times that are available to volunteer. We would really appreciate more volunteer help to make those stations work for our awesome Redhawk students. And number 3, the GT referral window is going to close over Thanksgiving break. So next week is going to be the last week that we can accept those GT referral forms. So if you're interested in having your child tested for GT, remember that form is attached to the newsletter at the very bottom. Please fill that out and send it in. And that is going to be, this is the last week that we can collect those. So make sure that if you were interested in that, you turn that in by the end of the week by field day. That's all for this week. Hope you're having a fantastic week. Enjoy your weekend, and please always reach out if you have any questions or concerns so that we can partner with you. Have a great week.